Hello everyone, I'm back with another DBFZ video. I know it's been a while, but I'm still playing the game. I've been playing a lot actually, and the reason why I haven't made any videos is cause like the meta was changing so fast. I didn't really wanna make like a video that will give misinformation and shit, so I waited until I had a topic, and season 2 is almost over, so I kinda wanna get this out even though it's gonna be like obsolete in 3 months. But I wanted to make a video on all the new absorptions or like new properties to the absorptions that Android 21 has. I feel like this is the second best version of the character we had. The best one was when she could just turn off its stun decay for some reason, but that was pretty extreme. So if we don't count that, this is the best version of 21 we had. Some people say that her absorptions are worst, but all the changes they made to them have made them much better in my opinion. And even though she gets like, she doesn't get as much combo extensions as she used to with her absorptions anymore, her neutral control is amazing with them, and some of them are actually kind of busted now. So let's start with like the 214 absorptions. These are the ones that you get out of come on, these are the ones that you get out of like at command grab with 214s. In my opinion, 99% of the time you should be prioritizing a back absorption over a forward absorption with this command grab. That reason being that just the back absorptions are so good and help her so much, while the forward absorptions, while useful, do not cover as much ground or are not as busted as some of the back absorptions that she has. So yeah, blue absorptions, you get this from all the Gokus and all the Earthlings, like Yamcha or Tenshin Han. So, also all Gohans as well, if you wanna count them as like Earth people. But yeah, all the Gokus, all the Gohans, and all the Earth people. So this is Solar Flare. It looks not special at all, doesn't do any damage. New to season 2, and this applies to all absorptions. You can cancel it into dive though. But what's very good about Solar Flare, first of all, has a huge ass hitbox, very non-committal hitbox as well. Like there's no hotbox here. This is all like a big ass hitbox that you can like cancel into the dive. You can do this on whiff also. But the very important aspect of this move though is that let me record it on me doing something. There we go. This move is frame 4 air imbu. Not frame 1, frame 4, but frame 4 is pretty good along with the hitbox being huge, so sometimes I don't even get to show you that. There we go. You see how it says anti-air on the left? That's the game letting you know you got hit with an air imbu move. I wish a tutorial of the game told you that, but yeah. It's air imbu even in the air, which is very good for challenging super dash happy people. It's a very good hitbox to just throw up like this sometimes, like whoop, huge hitbox to deal with, and then call your assist. You can do dive assist too. You have to be careful, like that's what I was gonna say, you have to be careful with these types sometimes, cause you will like overshoot them, but for the most part L dive will do the job just fine. Pretty easy to convert into seed afterwards, so just steal your turn like that. It's also the ground version. Keep in mind though that for 21 you'll be mostly getting the air versions of absorptions, so just because you can combo into command grab, but you will get ground version from time to time, even like from this, or doing like, let me turn off the ground version of Solar Flare, just like doing like a gimped combo just to an absorption, like, and you're gonna get the kill anyway, so you do something like that. It happens to me, but so sometimes you will have them on the ground, but for the most part you will have them on the air. So something very important about Solar Flare is that it's -1 on block. So against characters that have like a 7 frame shab, you can, if you don't suck, you can clash against them and win the clash war later because you have a shab that's faster than theirs. So that's pretty fucking good actually, and very abusable versus tall characters, especially because people don't really fucking know the frame data of Absorption Solar Flare, so you can get away with it. Not that many characters have 7 frame shabs anymore, But hey, if you see a 16, a Broly, or like Nappa, you can throw this out. Now, I think that's pretty much it. It's a very good defensive absorption, and it's very high priority on the list. Very, very important. I will get it as soon as you can, if possible. Now, this is the real broken absorption though. It's the yellow command grab. You get this from all the Saiyans that are not Goku or Gohan. And it's a command grab. It doesn't hit crouchers, which is a shame. But it's still a command grab though. And here's the nice thing about it. You don't really use it because it's a command grab though. You use it because this move is frame 1 air impulse. So solar flare is frame 4, this is frame 1. It's pretty fucking stupid. Like very stupid. And it's not only, so this move has like 17 frames to start at. It's not only frame 1 air impulse, it has air impulse through all those 17 frames before the grab actually hits. So I had situations in which I beat like Vegeta air DP with this move just cause like I ignore it and then I get to grab them when their invincibility runs out. It's a pretty fucking good move. You can use it on Earth to Earth as well. Pretty consistently if you're good. And you will grab them out of anything they throw in the air. Of course it doesn't like grab Ki Blast or beams. But again, it's really good. Very good to throw in Snap as well. Also, something very important regarding this move is that you don't actually, even though you lose damage scaling, you don't actually lose any hitstun decay. Oh fuck, I forgot I had the other command grab. But you don't actually lose any hitstun decay at all when you throw this move. It's like starting a combo with like a 12, right? With a little bit of more damage attached to it. So if you wanna like, if you're like at 70% and you have some bar already, you can like really abuse this to like get some extra meter and do a ton of damage with a 1-1-1. Another very important thing to know about her. But again, sadly these with some crouchers, so getting the ground version of this command grab is not as important as the air version where you can use it the most. But again, just having something to anti-air, like surprise anti-air players with, just because this has a rainbow, is very important. So I will say this is her best absorption by far. You should try to get it as soon as you can. I wouldn't mind like just get like, if you're fighting, let's say there's Vegeta on the back, I wouldn't mind like, yeah, let's get Vegeta right now, let's get a forward absorption and get Vegeta just to get air command grab as soon as you can. Very, very good. Barrier Sphere. Barrier Sphere is, you know, Android 18 has it, 17 has this to a degree as well. The barrier is very, very good. Just like Solar Flare, you can do dive after it. And just like, is this one Gardol? Yes. Ah, I mistimed it. There we go. And just like 18, this move actually this move actually comes out on frame 4, so you can win Vanish Wars with this and punish. Just like 18 as well, you can just buffer LM and you will get a super immediately. Of course, they can banish this depending on what they hit you with. Like if they hit you with a super dash, you will punish them unless you are in the air. In this case, you will probably miss, which is sad. If not, you can always just like option select, just mash this and get it. Remember that this is the problem though with this move, this kinda conflicts. But at the same time, you can use dive to punish stuff if you're fast enough, or you like get let's go like this. I fucked up, bro, but let's do it like this. There we go. Oh, that's a punish. So again, very good. You can also like be kind of stupid with it, like super dash on their face and call barrier to see if they try to challenge you. So overall, it's very useful. Not as good as command grab, but if there's like no command grab, below command grab character on their team, trying to get a barrier as soon as you can be very useful for you. Something else to say that, remember, getting on the ground is actually like, if you can do it, like fucking go for it. You need to have to waste a bar to snap. Just cause being able to like react to shit like this. Look, that's a free bar for me. That's so important, and it's not only a free bar, but you can actually like level 3 them. They can banish you there, but if they don't have meter, that's like bar and punish. So again, very good. Just all of her back absorptions are amazing. Now, teleport, you get this from, oh, you get barrier of course from all the androids, and that's it. All the android characters plus Cell, even though I mean Cell's an android too. Now, teleport. This is the one that you could argue is worse now in this version, just because like having one teleport instead of like infinite teleports after an absorption is a bummer. With that said, like not being able to just use this to annoy and move around all the time is kind of sucks. But there's a new property to the teleport. So ground teleport will put you behind the opponent, but on the air, while air teleport will put you behind the opponent while on the ground. However, if you use just like all the air moves, you can cancel this into dive. Oh, let's turn off this for now. For now, I'm gonna show you something with that later. But just like all the air moves, you can cancel this into dive. But if you do M dive, you will actually like go behind them, and if you do L dive, you will go in front of them. So this is not like a 50-50 because it's kind of slow. Like it's not slow enough to be like not a threat. Like you actually have to like be looking for this to react to it. Because even though it's slow, it's still fast. And just doing this can catch people like that are not looking for it. And whoop, that's a free combo, free conversion right there. So you can use it for that. In snaps, sometimes I just like do that. That's slow, but like the C's kind of put so much information on the screen that it's hard to see. And you can like get like a little mix up out of that. Other than that, you know, to teleport, use it from time to time. I wouldn't throw it as much in neutral. Again, it's just like make them block something and then throw it. And just like everything else, most of the time, you are gonna be getting these in the air rather on the ground. But this is another absorption that like if you can get on the ground, you get so much mileage out of these stations being on the case all the time. That's all for the back absorptions. Again, very good. Now the forward absorptions are mostly either combo filler, while some have some neutral properties, but they do not compare to the 214S versions. Now Kamehameha, it's a beam, so that's pretty good. It shells into vanish, very important. True block string right there. And unlike other beams, it comes out in 18 frames, which is very fast. Like over here, it's 26, but 26 over here is pretty fucking good. Also has like no recovery. Like look at how fast they jump again. This you can whiff this, and unless the opponent is very much looking for it, you can be pretty safe. TK beam, which again you're gonna get air absorptions for the most part, but that's good because TK beam is kind of insane, lots of good range, of course a lot of space on the ground and in the air. You can kinda use it like Kirgu. Honestly, like I will say it's the second best ones out of the ground, out of the forward absorption. So consider, I don't know, like you should be scouting for it, but it's like an option you have. Consecutive energy blast is the Vegeta move. The ground version, even though it looks like something else. I mentioned damage before. Let me go back to Kamehameha. This is true for all the forward assists, so I'm gonna do it with Kame just to show you. But you can use this for combo extensions on the ground if you get a ground one, and you can actually get some pretty fucking good damage out of it because you can cancel into like M-dive. I fucked it up there, but look, like that's 5k. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I fucked it up again. But you get the idea. It's just so much fucking damage for... Oh my god. I mean, it's an M starter, but hey. It's a lot of meter build as well. Look at all the meter that Kame using. That's a bunch. And if you don't fucking drop your combos like me, you can get some nice damage out of this. I don't really get the chance to do it all that much, considering... Look at that. 1 bar, 1 assist, and over 6k, that's a lot. I don't really get to use it a lot because I don't really go for ground command grab all that much just because it's so slow, but I go for it from time to time, and when I get it, it's pretty nice. Now, Vegeta, of course, yellow, so you get it from all the Saiyans, but Goku and Gohan, and the ground version, even though it looks like the air version of the Vegeta move, is actually considered grounded still, which is kinda dumb, but it lets you get, again, cool extensions like that. Just like Kame, this is true for all the assists. And just like Vegeta's, you can guard cancel this into a super dash or reflect, which is kinda annoying. But just like Vegeta, you can kinda play mind games with this and do level 3, which is super a gimmick. And honestly, you should not do it, but yeah, on the air, it doesn't have much use other than it gives you a shit ton of fucking meter when you do it on a combo. Like, look at that. But it's mostly combo filler, not a priority, but you are gonna end up grabbing it from time to time. Like, it's kinda how it goes with 21, you kinda have to adapt to what you have on the spot, which is why this character is so much fun. Hey, that's green assist, green absorption. Oh, keep calling them assist, I'm a fucking idiot. Green absorption fucking sucks. It's somewhat good on the ground, but again, you're not gonna get it on the ground for the most part. The cool thing about the ground version of this is that, well, as you can see, it's also super dash cancelable on block, which very annoying, especially because it looks like Killers. So people that are experienced fighting 21, they're gonna see this and go, oh, Killers, boom. If it had another animation, it would be much better in my opinion. Also, I don't know which character does this, but the one positive of this move is that it's plus 11 on block, which is kind of degenerate. But again, you can reflect, cancel it, and guard cancel it. But it's still a good move to throw on from time to time, not a high priority at all. And in the air, it's only plus 8 at best, like over here. And from far away, it's still plus, which is good, but again, super dash cancelable. If they actually like super dash while you're in the air, depending on the height, they can actually punish you, which is very annoying. Also, because again, it's reflect cancelable. Excuse me, it doesn't shell into vanish at all. But other than that, combo filler, it also makes some conversions kinda awkward with assist. Just cause like you kinda have to time it differently from most other combos, which again, very annoying. But sometimes you're gonna add it. I recommend getting rid of it as soon as possible, either by getting plus frames or just throwing it in the middle of a combo. Don't get too greedy with on block strings, and remember that most of the time you're not gonna get the ground version to be plus 11. So yeah, not very relevant. Probably her worst absorption by far. And to finish this may be her best ground absorption, and not ground absorption, her best 236S absorption is a Piccolo Ball. Now, or Reality Stone as I like to call it. Now the big problem with this one is like it has a ton of recovery when you do it on the air, and like not recovery at all when you do it on the ground, and I kinda wish it was the other way around. Cause again, this is very good, but you're not gonna get it on the ground a lot. Lot of good. This is very active though. Look at this shit. Still hits them. Very active, very slow, which is good. Forces the opponent to super dash because they see it's like, oh, reality zone, and then you 2H their ass. But again, the air version is slow, but you can cancel it into dive, and it doesn't make it safe-ish, but you know, the opponent has to look out for something else. However, the very cool thing, and this is why I feel is the best forward absorption, the very cool thing about this is now, pretend this is forward grab. Let's say I don't have Reality Stone yet, and I just got it with my forward grab. I know it's back grab, but this is just for like an example, right? So I just get my Reality Stone, and I don't feel like snapping because Cell has low health in this scenario, or like it couldn't be Cell. Like Kid Buu has low health in this scenario, so I don't feel like snapping. I wanna kill Kid Buu. Here's something that you can do. You go for a Dragon Rush, and you do this, cancel into dive, and now as they get up, they have that to worry about. You can like meet it to H after that if you want to. Depending on the distance, you may not want to cancel into dive because it's better not to if you are very low to the ground. But just having like that ball key is very strong. I don't have it here, the absorption, but it's a very strong option that I recommend going for. So you can still use some of the absorption for combos, like for example, actually the Cell one is very good for this, but it's very situational, and that's the main problem. Let's do Kame here, Explosive and Sonic Grab. So with the combination of green forward grab and purple teleport, you can actually get some very good damage with 21 if you don't fuck it up. But as you can see, like that's 5k. Ah, fuck. Let's skip it short. Like, look, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage, but you're not gonna get like this combination that often because androids are not that common, and yeah, it's, keep it in mind, but it's not that good sadly. You can also with the teleport plus the follow-ups like this is I need solar flare, like with ground teleport and homing energy blast. You can actually like fuzzy people and get like a meterless follow-up or like assistless follow-up. Ah shit, I fucked it up. Ah shit, almost there. Dude, come on. You need to press X like an idiot. And not fuck up yourself. You don't actually need the teleport out. I'm a fucking guy. So that one's pretty viable, as I said, because Saiyan plus Alien is actually like very present with Kid Buu and Teen Gohan and Super Saiyan Goku. But you want to be using, but who are you gonna fucking fussy with that? You need a tall character, right? But for the most part, you are not gonna be using these for combo extensions as much as like neutral control or setups. I know it's kind of weird compared to how 21 was before, but I really feel these changes helped her a lot. I'm having lots of good tournament results recently, and I stuck with her instead of changing my team all the time, which has helped me a lot as a player. So I would say, if you made her before and you like her now, give her another try. Her neutral is much, much, much better now, in my opinion, and her trickery is better as well. And she's so much more dynamic with how you have to get rid of assist when you grab again and get like solo snap in the corner and shit like that. She's just very fun. I may do a guide for her before season 2 is over, but I think I'm just gonna wait to see how she turns up in season 3 and do a video of what I think of the changes. So I know it's been a while, but again, like the video if you thought this was useful, if this helped you, share it around, dislike it if you didn't, because that gives me clout anyways, because YouTube's fucking busted, huh? But again, if you wanna see more, maybe I'll do more videos, not as often as I did, but I'm gonna shit stuff from time to time. See you around, guys.